Hey there, welcome back. So today we will check the comparable interface with reference to generic class. So let's get started. First of all, we will add in a class. The name of the class could be like data, and this would be based on T type. And here is our generic class, which is so simple. Now we will be adding a private entity of type T. The name of the variable could be like my variable. Here we go. And then we will do the usual stuff. We will right click, navigate to source and create a constructor using field. Then we will again right click, navigate to source. We will create the getters. And finally, let us also code the toString method or generate the toString method to be very specific. So this is the usual stuff. Now friends, what is the usage of comparable interface? Using this comparable interface, we can override the compare to method, right? So how we will do that? Pretty simple. We will type in implements comparable, and now we will also take help of autocomplete. So in here we will compare the T type with the T type, and now there is an error. If we hover upon this error, then definitely there would be this quick fix. So let's implement the unimplemented method. So here we go. Now friends, inside this compare to method, we will take help of natural ordering. Now how to deal with natural ordering is something which we have already seen. Moreover, in order to take advantage of natural ordering, we will make use of compare to method inside the compare to method. So this is interesting. Let's check how we can do this. Alright, so let me get rid of this auto generated stub, and in place of return 0, let me type in get my variable dot compare to. Now if we check the suggestion, there is no compare to method in here, and how it could be possible. In fact, the reason why we are not getting the compare to method inside the compare to method is because if we want to take advantage of natural ordering, then we have to apply some bounded type on this type T. Now as soon as we apply some bounded type, then based on the bound, Java can apply some natural ordering implementation. So this is how we can do it. Let me show you. I can type in extends comparable, and now let me show you. If I type in dot compare to, here is the compare to method, and we will compare to with the value which we receive inside this compare to method. If you guys remember my session on comparable interface on standard classes, then to the compare to method there are two parts. First part is the information which is already there inside the object, and the second part is the information which we passed to the object. So here are the two things. First, T variable is the information which would be already available, and the second information which we will pass. Now whatever would be the output from the compare to method based on natural ordering would be passed to this compare to method based on this generic class. So let me check whether everything is working properly or not. Now let me get rid of this auto generated stub, and let me type in data. Oops, let me also specify the data type equals new data, and the type is integer. Here we go. So this is good. Oops, I haven't passed the information. The information could be like 1. So this looks good to me, and this would be considered to be part 1. So this is part 1 for comparison. The information which is there, which is nothing but 1, and then I will type in sys out statement, and in here we will type in data dot compare to, and we will compare this with 1 again. So the information which is there, which is again 1, this is nothing but part 2. Getting my point? So the information which we have initialized during the object creation is part 1, and the information which is passed to this compare to method is part 2. Now if both the part 1 and part 2 are same, by natural ordering or the natural behavior is the output should be 0. So if both of the parts are same, the output is 0. Now if, for example, part 1 is greater than part 2, then the output should be a positive number, which is perfect. And if part 2 is greater than part 1, then definitely the output should be a negative number. So the natural ordering is working perfectly, which is good. Now friends, definitely we can also reverse the mechanism which we have just seen. For doing so, I suppose the best way could be like o dot compare to my variables. We are reversing the order of comparison, and instead of my variable, it would be better if we say get my variable. Alright, so using this reversal, we can reverse the order. right? So this is cool. Now we will proceed further in our next video, and we will discuss couple of more interesting stuff related to comparable interface in our next video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.